How easy or how can one be very intentional about really just finding time to spend with God?
Oh yes. So first I want to talk about is spending time with God.
Okay.
It's very important to have that relationship with God. I believe if you want to have a good relationship with others and you want relationship with others to strive, then you have to have a good relationship with God. I believe they mirror each other. When persons cannot have good relationship with others, it's usually a reflection of their relationship with God. And because when you get closer to God, you get closer to others. And that's why the Bible always says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. I believe that if you look at the whole way the Bible is written, it seems to suggest to us on the surface and even deep down that your relationship with your neighbor is fully dependent on your relationship with God. And if you can get your relationship with God right, usually you will have a better relationship with those around you. Having that relationship with God is important. Spending time with God, learning your weaknesses and developing your weaknesses to make them strengths. Because if you're a good follower of Christ, you will love your neighbor.
Before you move on to something else though, but there are a lot of distractions because we live in a society with a lot of distractions. How easy or how can one be very intentional about really just finding time to spend with God? Okay.
We are so busy that if we do not make time, we would recognize that the whole day would pass and we would not even feel the need anymore. And I believe we have to be so intentional about setting time aside for God. Because if we do not set the time, it's just like going to work every day that I have a list of goals that I want to accomplish today. And I believe on top of that list should be our relationship with God and spending time with God and putting it in, scheduling it. Because if we don't schedule it, I'm telling you, it will pass. And before we know it, we enter into a cycle of no time with God at all. And we won't forget that we have someone that we can call upon when we need it.
So most importantly, we must spend time with God, build that relationship so that we can have then better relationships with others.